Okay, so 3 types of notation. Look at this example. Describe the intervals of values using inequality notation, set builder notation, and interval notation. Now we just talked a little bit about interval notation, but not the other 2. So we'll go ahead and do that. For this example here, notice that we have the numbers between 1 and 3, and we're including 1 and 3. So as an inequality, we're saying x is between 1 and 3. Oh, but including 1 and 3. So it would look like that. That would be the inequality for that portion right there. We're saying x is between 1 and 3, but it can be 1 and 3. The other part says, so I guess I would put a comma here, bigger than 5, but not including 5. So x is greater than 5. That would be in inequality notation. That's the first one. Sometimes we use inequality notation. It's useful. It kind of makes sense to us. We write it when we're solving stuff and things like that. But usually our final answer isn't in inequality notation. Set builder notation is very similar to inequality notation. We're saying we want the set of x, and then we draw a line such that, and that line, it's just a straight line, vertical line, is read such that. So we want all the x's such that x is between 1 and 3, greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 3, and, or, I guess I should put or. Need the word or in there. Oops. Or x is greater than 5. That's how we could write it in set notation. It's called set builder notation. A lot of textbooks use set builder notation, so we do see that, but we're going to be putting our answers in interval notation. So, this was the set builder notation right there. And then interval notation. Well, we've done this before. So we're saying square bracket 1 to 3 square bracket. So closed dots are square brackets. Open dots are parentheses. So then union, parenthesis 5 to infinity. This would be the interval notation, and that's what generally they're going to ask for in this book. They want the interval notation. They're just introducing the other notations. I think this is kind of a bonus problem, so it's a little hard to read, but it looks like we've got a closed dot here going off this way, and then we've got a closed dot here going up here, and then an open dot. So how would we write that with inequality notation? Well, with inequality notation, we would say x is less than or equal to -2, or x is greater than or equal to -1, but less than 3. So that would be our inequality notation. For set builder notation, it looks very similar. It's the set of x such that x is less than or equal to -2, or x is greater than or equal to -1 and less than 3. And then for the interval notation, it would look like -infinity to -2, and that's going to be a square bracket because we're including it, union, square bracket, -1 to 3, parenthesis. That would be the interval notation. Okay?